appreciate this hearing. Innovative transportation technologies, and I know that most of my colleagues, when you think about transportation, you're thinking about what's driving on our roads, and I appreciate that we've got someone from automobile manufacturing, but in way too many of my communities, we don't have those roads. And so for us, transportation looks just a little bit different, and we talk about how we move on the water, which I think for us, for the United States, really for the world, this is a space in an area we need to be spending some time and attention. We've had an opportunity, Mr. Chairman, to go to Norway. We've seen a country like Norway that, again, has a lot of areas that you can't access readily by road. And so what they have done with their ferry system and their marine highway system to allow that to be powered through renewable opportunities, electricity. I think about our Alaska Marine Highway system. It's actually been designated as a National Scenic Byway and an All-American Road. This is our road out there. We've got incredible opportunities for hydro resource, again, a renewable resource there that can generate this electricity. But when we think about what we have in Kodiak, another series of ferries that go around that island community is, the city of Kodiak anyway, is about 99 to 100% renewable, but between the hydro and the wind opportunities and the storage that they have there. So talk to me a little bit in terms of what is being done in terms of the R&D to lower the cost of hybrid electric ferry conversion, what more is doing in this space to help not only ferry systems, but I also think about our fishing fleet in Alaska and the desire that so many have to convert their fleets to get them off of diesel and to get them to a different way of operation within their own system. So I think that goes to you, Ms. Speaks-Bachman, in terms of what we're seeing in the innovation in this space as it applies to transportation on our water, whether it's a fishing fleet or whether it's a marine highway system like we have in Alaska.
Well, thank you very much for the question, Senator Murkowski, and thank you for your leadership in all these energy issues that are so important to us. Our Water Power Technologies Office has undertaken the Powering the Blue Economy initiative, which is very exciting, centered on unlocking the opportunities for waterway energy systems, also working with the Department of Transportation, working with the Department of Interior, working across the entire government, really to find ways to electrify ferry systems as well as demonstrating projects for communities. We've also partnered with across DOE offices to launch the Energy Transitions Initiative Partnership Project, as you're well aware. We have the Waves to Water Prize, which we just announced a recent winner, which is about desalination systems for disaster relief. We have the Ocean Observing Prize, which is working on development of wave energy powered ocean systems. That plus working on the ferry electrification systems are really sort of where we're working to decarbonize across the entire economy. Whether we do this through electrification or zero carbon fuels for the ferry systems, we're working on both of those aspects. We are looking to integrate the transportation sector to involve much more than just the road systems, but really water, rail, and air as well.
Well, I'd like to work with the folks at DOE on this. As I mentioned, we've got an awful lot of not only remote and islanded communities, but they're just not connected to anybody else. Again, we talk about the microgrids and how we're kind of doing it on our own, but the opportunities, I think, for us to be doing more when it comes to creating these highways on the water, how we're able to access one another through that. I'll just note that some of our communities are already really pushing out. Juneau, our capital, they've got, on a per capita basis, one electric vehicle for every 76 residents. For that community, their big problem was getting dealers from Seattle to ship EVs up to the state because everybody thought they didn't want them there. In the community of Cordova, there were no EVs, and so the mayor decided he was going to deal with the chicken and egg thing and put in 2 charging stations, and now we have several EVs. So you build it and they will come.